Wait, what's Jeffrey about to do? He's about to eat a burger from America filled with red, 40 and atrazine. Jeffrey, wait! We'll come back to Jeffrey at the end of this episode. Adonis! Adonis has the most simple, healthiest diet known to man. He hunts for his own meat. He fishes for his own fish. He farms for his own vegetables and fruits. There's no pesticides, no chemicals, no additives. And because of that, Adonis and his tribe are in perfect health that the average lifespan is 120 years. But Adonis looks around at all of the modern people of today and sees them all sickly, riddled with diseases and cancer. He knows who's to blame for this. It's the evil doctors who took bribes from Kellogg's. Usually when I start these videos, I do the Jeffrey and Adonis and then I tell you a story of something that, guys, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I messed up. This story that I'm about to tell you literally was like an hour ago today. I wake up in my beautiful new home here in Bali next to a beautiful woman that I'm in love with. There's like those sunrises where it is like pink and red through the sky. It is literally one of the most beautiful, perfect mornings. And she's next to me and she wants to get like closer to me and everything. I need a shit. Like one of those painful ones. Like my stomach is starting to, not figuratively, but genuinely rumble. My stomach's really being painful. And so I'm lying there for a second trying to enjoy the moment, but I literally can't enjoy it. So I kind of push her off and she almost looks at me a little bit weird. And I go over to the toilet and I know it's going to be like a fucking, honestly, like an explosive, dirty shit. I'm trying to like keep the volume down. So before I actually went into the toilet, I came over to this laptop and I put on some music like really loud. Like, yeah, let's put on music this morning. Like, to try and cover up the sound of my explosive diarrhea in the bathroom. I sit down and it's horrible. I'm trying to keep it quiet, but it's just not working. It's embarrassing. Like, honestly, I've got this girl like right outside the bathroom and I'm making like loud fucking shit noises. And it's painful as fuck in my stomach. So I'm literally just sat there on my phone, opening up WhatsApp, replying to someone, opening up Instagram, all whilst my stomach fucking hurts. And the reason why it hurts is because this fucking box is full of like junk food that I had yesterday. And so once I'm done, I poorly clean up. I literally need a shower as well. It's one of those where like, wiping and whatever isn't enough. I literally needed to take a shower afterwards, contemplating my life decisions. And when I come out, I kind of smile at her and look at her and just tell her the truth. Like, my stomach really fucking hurts. I'm feeling kind of sickly. And we speak about the food that we ordered last night. And she almost looks at me a little bit surprised. She was like, yeah, I'm surprised you ate that much. Like, we had like fries and pizza and, all this fried food and everything. And she went, yeah, like, with the fries, like, I don't really eat like fried food. So I had like a couple of fries. She said that. And I couldn't help but to see, like, honestly, like, I glanced down towards her waist, which is like, she has like a skinny waist. And I couldn't help but to think like, well, yeah, of course you eat like that. Like, you've got such a good physique, like such a good like body, like, lean. I do as well. Like, I train really fucking hard. But I sat here in like, honestly, in like shame that like, it's still a problem that I'm struggling with, honestly. Like, if I can be totally honest with you, this is like the biggest problem in my own like personal development journey right now is I think I have like a full-on fucking addiction to junk food, to comfort food, to sugar and fried foods. And this has been something that I've been struggling with for my entire life. Like, I remember being a child in primary school. So, I'm like 8, 9 years old. And I remember being on the field, like, outside in the field on like a hot summer's day. And we're in like sports class and, everyone's like playing cricket or something outside. And it's like the last lesson of the day as well. And suddenly I get like this belly pain, like this stomach pain that I get very often, and I'm so far away from the toilet that it's so painful that I start like walking back without even telling the teacher. And honestly, like, kind of shit myself on the way there. Honestly, like, I was only like 8 years old, so I'm not embarrassed by that. I remember like trying to like control it and like bits of like shit basically slipped out, right? So here's 8-year-old me waddling with fucking underwear full of shit in primary school. I eventually get to the toilet, which was like as far as possible, like from the field that we were all playing, like, doing sports on, to like my normal room, like classroom. I went to that one instead of like the closest toilet. I don't know why, like, because of muscle memory or some shit. I went to like our classroom, which was on the other side of the school, go into the bathroom, and like there was already like shit in my underwear, like, gross like diarrhea kind of shit. And like wiping it and everything. You know, look, here's the thing. You could hear that story right now and you could start laughing like, oh, Hamza shit himself when he was like 8 years old. But honestly, like, it makes me want to fucking cry because I look at myself and I was like, you know, I was a child, I was innocent. It's like, I didn't know what the fuck like nutrition was or anything. I genuinely like, well, I wasn't a bad kid or anything. And here I was with stomach pain, with diarrhea, like so often, like a painful, cramped up stomach, something that I've had for like most of my life. And so I'm there in like this bathroom, like imagine like 8-year-old me, like literally crying, like, you know, because it's embarrassing and everything, trying to clean my fucking underwear, in so much pain in my stomach and everything. And I remember that the bell went off and it was the end of the school session. And so, you know, everyone's kind of like going back to the classroom to kind of end the day. And I remember just walking out of school, you know, maybe like a few minutes early. And I was supposed to have like a after school hour of doing more cricket. And it was like the cricket club and my brother used to go, and I literally just skipped it. I remember my friend actually coming up to me and asking me like, oh, are you gonna go to it? And I went, no, because I'm gonna be sick. Like I pretended I was vomiting instead of like diarrhea. And so I went home and I kind of explained to my mom like, oh no, I'm sick or whatever, which was, you know, a bit of a lie. And it's only like an hour later that my brother, he went to the cricket class. He comes home and he looks at me, he's like, wait, why didn't you come to cricket? Like, you know, you were supposed to, that was the plan. And I told him the truth, and he didn't think it was a big deal, honestly. Like, you know, he was supportive and he went like, oh, well, why don't you just come home, change, shower, and then come back? And I didn't really think of it. I thought like, you know, I had to almost like, I don't know, like kind of keep myself locked away from everyone, be secluded in my sickness. Yeah, I remember just feeling really sad because I was like, I really wanted to go play with everyone and I didn't, because I had this weird like stomach pain that I've had honestly so often. Like it honestly makes me like really fucking sad when I can tell you this. Like I'd say probably for around like maybe up to 50% of the days of my life that I've been alive, I've had stomach pain. Maybe it's a little bit of an exaggeration, let's say like 20%, but still imagine that. 20% of the days of my life, I've had stomach pain. It's so bad, and the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm fucking sick of it. It's like, enough is enough. I'm literally, this is the part of my self-improvement journey that I'm still struggling in no matter the pain. A few weeks ago, I was in Singapore and I had like this binge eating night where I ordered like fucking $50 of McDonald's and ate so much shit. I remember like I told the story on one of these YouTube videos, and it was embarrassing because I ordered like 3 bags of food and I was in this hotel where like they don't bring it up to your room, so I had to like walk downstairs in front of everyone, get this 3 bags, and I ended up like dropping the Coke or some shit in the elevator next to like this family of Asians who just didn't say anything. I was like trying to laugh about it, but they just looked at me. And in that video, you know, I talked about, oh yeah, like I'm slacking in self-improvement, particularly in my diet. And I'll be honest with you, like I haven't even fucking improved it in the last few weeks, like at all. Before this video, you want to know what happened literally just before this video? You can't really see it right now, but I pressed record and I was like, you know, looking at myself, okay, the sort of shot is right for the video. And I noticed like a stain on my shirt right about here. Maybe Irvin could place that clip right there. I've got a fucking chocolate stain on my top as well. That's like, it literally didn't even mean to have it for this video. It was perfect. I had a fucking chocolate stain on my shirt, and I really promise, like I didn't mean to, you know, do that for the video or anything. But imagine that on a video where I'm literally about to say like, oh yeah, you know, I'm struggling with my diet, I need to focus on that. I literally had a fucking chocolate stain, and you can't even see it, but I've got like fucking like hot sauce stains on my fucking shorts right now. Let me fucking show you, bro, just so you can see. Like, see that shit? They call that. That's like fucking hot sauce from yesterday, bro. I'm fucking sick of it, man. I'm making this video because I want you to call me out. I have to admit that one, enough is enough in this area of my self-improvement. Like I need to feel shame and pain, and I can't deny it anymore, because it's like the Jeffrey part of my brain says like, oh no, but it's not, you know, it's not that bad because calories, and you know, if you eat a bunch of carbs before the workout, it kind of will fuel the workout. All of that is bullshit. I'll tell you, like eating like these fitness influencers has never improved my fucking workout. Never. In theory, like in, you know, when you look at the science, it might do, but in practicality, at least for me, it just makes me fucking bloated and slow. Even for the workout, it's never helped me. The best workout and the best physique I've had was earlier this year when I just ate like keto carnivore. Like I just ate very like eggs and cheese and meat, and I ate no fucking sugar at all. And I even used to train fasted as well, which is what all these like science dorks tell you not to do. And I was training like a fucking psychopath. Like I was the guy who was like shouting shouting and like grunting like this in the gym because I was really pushing myself. Compare that to the version of you that's ate like a big bowl of cereal because some fitness influencers told you that you need carbs before the workout, and you're there like bloated and you've done the set. Okay, nice, you might have hit a PR, but then you're like soft and you got a puffy face and you're like scrolling on reels whilst you wait for the next set. If you're struggling with your diet, or if you've already improved it, there's two things you can do right now. Scroll down to the comments of this video and go write a comment about your story with what your diet's been like so far. And I do actually try and read the comments of these videos now. For a long time I didn't, and I think that was a bad thing, because what I found is when I read the comments of the videos, I feel like I'm way closer to my boys and I can like better make videos for you. And also like sometimes I end up replying if I've got time. But also, if you want, there is a free community that I've made, which is kind of like a forum page for self-improvement. It's really cool. There's like 100,000 guys in there. And if you want to get into like a really intellectual discussion, you can join. It's called Adonis Gang. It's the second link in the description. You can join completely for free. And inside of there, you can write a post eventually about like what your diet was like. But to unlock the ability to write a post, you have to be level 2, so you have to go write some comments first. But you could be like supportive in the comments and then write a post about your journey with your diet so far. You might just end up inspiring someone else, and also it just could be nice for you to share your own story. So let's go back to Jeffrey. He's in America, all of the food is poison, and he's about to take a bite of this red 40 atrazine pesticide estrogenic burger. What's gonna happen? Maybe, just maybe, there's a strong muscular hand that's just about to block the burger from entering Jeffrey's mouth. Jeffrey looks up. It's Adonis. Click and watch this video right now. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.